different modalities of energy work like network, chiro, integral energetics, CAP. And I must say Elliot's has been the most transformational in this short space of 7 days.
From this work is I've learned how to transform pain into everything else.
It's created this really safe space to shine light on shadow aspects of myself and have an opportunity to look at those and a way to love those parts, accept those parts, and let them become a higher version.
So the biggest revelation for me with Elliot's work is definitely the aspect of the polarity framework, the shadow work that we do within the energy work, because it truly brings this work to another level.
I work as a lawyer back home in the United States, and I've been looking for a solution to transformation. And I've worked with the Western medical system on mental health issues and pain and various other problems. And I felt that I was only provided with temporary solutions. And the biggest takeaway is that I was cutting myself off from love by avoiding pain. And so this space has provided me with a safe place to really lean into that pain, lean into the shadow aspects and the darkness that I may have been avoiding or numbing out to in life.
You just realize so much, and to balance that pain and that shadow with pleasure, it's such an important work.
I have had the light shone on so many parts of my shadow that I was unconscious and unaware of, and I've been able to deeply heal and transform it. So from a personal perspective, that has just been incredible.
Hi, so I am Dr. Sandeep Basin. I am from Delhi, India. I found Elliot's understanding and his presence very powerful, because in his presence people would have spontaneous movements and body movements happening, energy flow happening, there are blocked centers opening up. So that was really, really very amazing.
I love that we've got tools to help liberate that stuck energy, those bound up emotions, the things that we have accumulated over a lifetime of stress in our body, and that we get to do this with that polarity working between pleasure and pain. So allowing our body to feel good, so then it can integrate the feelings of pain and discomfort as well until they feel almost like one.
And from a practitioner perspective, I love this work because you can work in the non-dual states and tantrically, and so many different ways. So it really feels limitless and endless of how you can guide people through their journeys.
It humbles me, and I feel a strong urge to say I wish for the whole humanity to do this work.
And Elliot, as a facilitator and as a teacher, has just been nothing but integral, deeply grounded in his masculine energy, and just so respectful. Teachers have been really leaky with their sexual energy, and that's also triggered life.
And the more that I continue on this path, even though it's just beginning, I can already feel the energy coming up in me and the transformation, and I feel so supported by the community here. And I think that I didn't realize how essential it is to have community and others witnessing and holding space for you as you go through this work.
And that polarity between the two and understanding that is so integral. I love that this honors the wisdom of the body. I love the hands-on approach. I love working that way. I love being worked on that way. And I love that it works. Yeah, it's been really cool. Thank you.
Elliot, and there is just so much to learn, and I can't wait to learn more and more. So here's to level 2.
And so I'm extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to work with this group of people. It's attracted such a fantastic international crew, and I know that I'll be staying in touch and continuing to use this as a support system. And I know that these tools are going to serve me in all aspects of my life. So thank you so much.
That was very, very new for me, because you're combining the knowledge of Kundalini and using it for body work. So that is something which I liked. And another thing which I really loved and liked was that Elliot has got a very, very deep, in-depth knowledge about the whole subject. This entire course starts with online training, which gives you a good theoretical background about everything you're going to learn in the workshop. It's a very systematic. The online program is pretty intense and it has many modules and it takes feedbacks, question answers. So it makes you really prepares you at one level to understand what you will be getting in the workshop. And when we come in the workshop, it's really very enjoyable, very practical. I could see people coming from diverse areas of life, having very profound experiences and transformations. So it's a very refreshing approach I found. He's quite transparent as a teacher, you know. He really tells you where he is, where he's not, what he is. And he is not very judgmental or would be pushing you in his theories and dogmas. And overall, there's a lot to learn in the course. You learn a lot of theory, you learn a lot of practicals. There are many things. There's an integration of all energy healings, I can say, starting from Reiki, pranic healing, quantum healing, and non-dual awareness and on non-dual psychology. It's just like an integration of a lot of things coming together in one program. So I would say it's very intense work. We learn a lot. We undergo ourselves, experience a lot, and a lot of things do change and transform us when we are working because it releases a lot of trauma.
Yeah, it's just been a really awesome opportunity, I guess, to integrate a lot of the different things that I've learned throughout my journey into one really cohesive space.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you so much. Thank you from my heart. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aneta. If you would like to experience Kundalini Bodywork and de-armouring, I highly recommend Elliot. And I'm not saying that because he's holding gun into my head. Did I do well?